everyone welcome to the stage Jordan Raskopoulos and friend.
Yeah. Hello actors. Hello, I'm Jordan Raskopoulos.
And I'm Friend. Tonight I'll be played by Lee Namo.
Yeah.
Wonderful to be here.
We're so proud.
Yes. We'd like to start by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the lands on which we are gathered, the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people of the Kulin Nation, and pay our respects to elders past and present. We'd also like to acknowledge any First Nations game developers in the room and watching live tonight, and acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded and always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Yeah. Very nice. Well, it's wonderful to be here. Thank you for coming out to the AGDAS 2025.
Yeah, it's an exciting time.
Yes, it is, yeah. Really diverse range of games nominated.
Big range of games, you know, all sorts of games.
Yeah. Not like next year.
Yeah. Bet you're glad that Silk Song didn't get released a couple of months earlier.
Yeah. It actually isn't our first rodeo, though. We have hosted things before. And,
And, you know, in rodeos, you have rodeo clowns, and that's kind of our role tonight. You know, when the show's not about us, we come on after the bulls go crazy and stop them from goring the audience.
Yeah, so just think of us as your rodeo clowns. In this analogy, obviously the bulls are like time.
Yeah, speeches that might be a bit too long. Or,
yeah, maybe you.
Yeah, and so that's why you might be wondering why we're dressed in such fancy outfits.
Yes, which we did dress up.
Yeah. Yep. That's it.
Thank you. These parts are meant to be pink. They didn't go through the wash and run, so not even a thing.
Yes, fine. Didn't have to mention it.
No,
it's fine.
But folks, tonight we are dressed like this because we do have a specific strategy for the AGDAS.
We want this to be the most efficient AGDAS that has ever been.
That's why we are doing
an AGDAS speed run.
Yeah.
That's right. So we want to keep our speed. Which?
I don't know what he does. His little.
Where's mine?
You got hair. Under this, I'm the Eggman. Little bit of housekeeping before we go on, though. Hopefully people are sitting in the right areas. There are some designated seating zones. These areas at the front are for people who are nominated. So if you're nominated and you're not sitting close to the front, now's your chance to move close to the front.
And if you are not nominated and you are sitting close to the front, maybe stop embarrassing yourself. Go work on your games.
Yeah. Look, let's crack on. We're already ruining our own speed run.
We haven't started the clock yet.
Don't laugh at us. Don't encourage us, because that will just make it take more time, and you're only hurting yourselves.
Yeah. So we want to break a record, and we want to get on the dance floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're going to kick things off. Let us go to a video intro from the Minister for Arts, Tony Burke.
Hi, it's Tony Burke, the Arts Minister. Really wish I could be with you at the awards tonight, both to congratulate the winners, but also just to pay respect to the industry. Yeah, the stats that keep coming out keep getting better and better. We're looking now at the latest figures. You know, we're now at nearly 2,500 jobs, nearly $340 million in terms of the industry itself. Stats that are changing in terms of participation, getting higher and higher. First time ever, the majority of people playing games in Australia are now women. The thing I'm proudest of is while you're out there at the leading edge, coming up with the ideas, turning them into games, we've been able as a government lean in and pay you some of the respect that you deserve. You know, it's weird when you think about it now. For a long time, if it was a formal movie or TV show, there was all this government support, but the moment the viewer interacted with it, the government support had disappeared. And you know, occasionally you get some money, but it was sort of what's the spare change at the back of the couch. Now the combination of direct funding and the offsets we've put in place, we're able to treat the industry with the respect that it deserves. The fact that Australians or that the user directly engages with the content just makes it more worthy of support, not less. So I'm glad we're getting behind you. I'm glad you're being treated with that respect, but most of all, I'm just really excited about what's being produced. When so many people want to be playing games, it's really important that part of what's available to them are games that belong here, that come from Australian creativity, that it's your work that's giving people that sort of joy.
I like that you said Tony Burke and not Anthony Burke, just shaving off a few seconds.
Yeah.
Very good.
Every syllable counts. Folks, we're going to crack on with the first award for tonight. It is the Award for Excellence in Debut, and I would like to welcome, and I apologise if I get some of these name pronunciations
this
wrong.
is a difficult name to read, I think.
From Screen Queensland, I'd like to welcome to present the Award for Excellence in Debut, it is Thomas Donovan.
And the finalists are
Explore, help friends, and embark on a heartfelt journey as a tiny robot in Misk, a Tiny Tale.
Doc all right? You should be able to activate the airlock and take a stroll around now.
And the winner is for Excellence in Debut, Proximate by Kane Maddox.
Do I have to be first? Really? This is a weird time to be winning a game award. The industry is about as bad as it's ever been. Incredible creative people are being laid off for cost-cutting measures, while game industry CEOs are earning millions. Artists are being replaced by AI slop. Many of my friends, beautiful, talented people, have given up on their dreams and have left an industry that was once their home. But there's good things too. I would like to thank my beautiful friends without whom Proximate wouldn't have been possible. I want to thank Vic Screen for believing in my game. I want to thank the queers, the weirdos, the outsiders, and the unionists. Thank you to all the people who make the art that this industry profits off of. To all of you, I say, I love you. One day, we will win. Fuck the games industry. Free Palestine. I love you all.
That's a strong speech, no
Yep.
notes.
No, it's a good one.
Yeah.
And it was a good practice for the speed run because
Yes.
it doesn't start until we hand out an award.
Yeah, so that's our first hack.
That's-
that
yeah.
We haven't started the clock yet.
Yeah.
But
Skip the first level by getting someone else to hand out the first award.
Yeah. We are going to start the clock now.
Yes. And the next award is Excellence in Narrative.
And the finalists are...
Can I tell you a secret? My baby girl went missing a month ago. Her name was Dorothy. She looked exactly like you. I know you're not her, but can we pretend?
The sonar visor is designed by the industry's top minds, so I'm sure you'll find your legs a bit soon. Just go fetch those research notes and you'll be back on the surface before you know it.
Back in time.
I mean, it's probably just...
In my head, I know.
Jesus, this is great. You killed that man. Psychosis is always a risk in treatments.
And the winner of the Award for Excellence in Narrative is The Drifter by Powerhook.
Awesome. Wow. Yeah, this one means a lot to me. Something written down? All right. Yeah, I think when I started writing The Drifter, I was like right at the top left of that Dunning-Kruger curve. Like I'd done some game jams and people were like, yeah, cool writing. And so I was like, yeah, this is easy. But yeah, as soon as I had to write more than like one plot point, it was like, yeah, it gets real hard. But yeah, it was also kind of awesome how it slowly dawned on me how much I had to learn about writing. And the more I read about and listened to like podcasts on the subject, I really fell in love with it. So yeah, being recognized for it like this is just like super amazing. I think more than anyone, I have to thank my family, Claire and Tom. Most of the writing was done during COVID lockdown. So yeah, I was going crazy trying to figure out like how it all fits together, and being able to like bounce stuff off them was like pretty awesome, even though they had no idea what I was talking about most of the time. Yeah, so love you guys, and thanks everyone. It's awesome.
Great job. Let's move along. The next award is Excellence in Impact.
Kinky.
And the finalists are...
Brilliant.
Warga.
Manginya. Manginya.
Spit it up.
Yoguru.
Welcome to the Wakefield Club.
And the AGDA for Excellence in Impact goes to Copycat by Spoonful of Wonder.
That's crazy. I honestly didn't even prepare much of a speech. Such a strong selection of the games, and we're so lucky to be here. First of all, thank you so much to Agnes and people organizing, people behind it. Such a beautiful show and such a beautiful time, and it's a real honor to be here. Our little game, it's like very simple CAD game on the surface that does catch you by surprise, and that does touch on very sensitive subjects of meaning of home, belonging, aging population, and pet care. And this wouldn't be possible without my team, our writer Sam Cable, our composer Dan Bunting. Thank you so much. And the game, I swear, the game would not exist without Screen Australia. You guys are here. Thank you so much for your support and everything that you do for the industry. And this award is so important because it shows that the games have the power. Games have the power to make change, to change people's minds and change the culture. So we have something really special going here. So let's keep the momentum, and thank you so much.
Folks, I believe we're now going to pause for a brief moment to allow anybody who would like to exit the theatre for this next segment to do so. So we'll just take a brief break for about 30 seconds or so to allow anyone to do that. Narayan Johnson, also known as Riverboy, was an award-winning composer, electronic music producer, and multi-instrumentalist who passed away in April of this year. Audio director at Massive Monster, one half of musical duo Willow Beats, and producer and collaborator to innumerable artists, Narayan was a passionate and dedicated artist who couldn't help but influence every project he was part of for the better. He was a champion of First Nations creatives in the music industry and beyond, from his own projects to his work with artists like Dreaming Now, a creative powerhouse and a kind soul, who had an uncanny knack for drawing the best out of the people that he worked with. Narayan's work on the soundtrack of Massive Monster's Cult of the Lamb saw him win the Excellence in Music Award here at the AGDAs in 2022 and propelled him to the international stage in 2023, bringing home the inaugural Game Music Award at the World Soundtrack Awards. His music has transcended the world of games, connected with millions of listeners across the globe, and been covered by heavy metal greats in Hymns of the Unholy, which took silver for the International Album of the Year at the ISSA Awards. Narayan is mourned by games composers and musicians the world over, and by the Australian games and music industries. His legacy lives on in his music, in the way it reaches out to connect with and gather people around it, and in the way it really is for everyone to find joy in, no matter where you're from. And Narayan's legacy lives on in the people in this room tonight and further, in his friends, family, and collaborators. He was a rare talent, a generous soul, and a good friend. His absence is deeply felt by his friends and colleagues at Massive Monster, and by all those who were privileged to work with and know him in his time with us. Rest in peace, Riverboy. And now to move on to the Excellence in Music Award. And here to present that award from APRA AMCOS is Pash Ostavar.
And the nominees are
hypocritical.
And the winner of the Excellence in a Music Award is Tempopo by Witchfield.
Wow, that was just totally unexpected. This is actually giving me an opportunity to right a wrong that I did. I had the privilege of winning an award a couple of years ago, and I may have forgotten to thank my wife. So to say that I've been doghouse adjacent is an understatement. So I would just like to take this opportunity to thank my wife, Angela, for all. Finally, Angela also sang a bunch of vocals on Tempopo, and my daughter Ella also sang, so it was very much a family affair on this game. Very proud of this game, very proud of the team, and just gonna bang through a bunch of thank yous here really quick. I'd like to thank my business partners, Nart and Tim at Witchbeam, who, they are just amazing people, and, it's funny that they're younger than me, but they showed me the path to the future that I would have never imagined, Sometimes just because you're an old guy doesn't mean you know everything, So I'd like to thank Anatis for vocals, Angus, May, Seiji, Jonathan, Jess, Nix, Jason, Nicole, Ren, Chris, Dan, Matt, Tom, and Emily. I would like to thank Screen Queensland and Screen Australia for all their help on our project and all of their projects. And I'm also just extremely proud of all of you guys. Anytime I'm overseas, I'm always telling people how amazing the talent pool is here, and I just, you're all very inspiring to me. So thank you very much.
I love music.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know how many chords it takes to write a pop song? Do you know?
No.
No, me either.
Only there was a way to know.
Yeah, probably 13.
I was pretty excited when I saw this next award on the run sheet because it is being presented by a fire monkey.
Ooh. Oh yeah, like Infernape, my favourite Pokemon.
Infernape is my favourite Pokemon.
No way! It's a Peacemaker joke.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. But maybe think is this like a monkey that's on fire or like a little firefighting monkey?
Is it a firefighting monkey? Is it on a little fire truck?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Yep.
Folks, to present the Rising Star Award, please welcome from Fire Monkeys, it's Mike Barwise.
It's worth waiting for. This year's Rising Star is not only running their own indie startup, but also delivering game developer training courses with schools and universities, managing workplaces for multiple studios, and actively contributing to the Adelaide and wider Australian indie games community in countless ways. Starting as a community manager at Game Plus, they played a key role in unifying the indie community by forging partnerships with local government, such as the Adelaide Economic Development Agency, and government groups like Unwind, now established as non-profit organisation Saga, which their studio continues to support as a sponsor. Drawing on their networking skills, they championed initiatives for underrepresented voices in our industry, including the GPS Scholarship Programme. Inspired by the SMART programme in other states, GPS has gone on to provide vital office space and support to diverse indie studios and has now been running successfully for 3 years. As a new founder and creative director of their own studio, Catalyst Games, this rising star continues to break down barriers. They've created workshops for kids to explore careers in games, earning recognition such as Most Impactful Studio at the SA Game Industry Awards. In 2024 alone, they taught over 100 students, and in the first half of 2025 has already reached another 100, with a goal to reach 300 before the year is out. their engagement extends far beyond their own studio. They regularly host and attend local industry events, contribute to national groups advocating for better resource sharing, and most recently established a new co-working space based in the city with plans to launch another independent scholarship program to build on the success of GPS. This rising star embodies what it means to support, connect, and grow the industry, and their efforts are making a lasting impact both locally and nationally. The Rising Star Award goes to Aidan Jory.
Oh my goodness, how do I follow that up? Wow, guys. This is an amazing surprise. I feel like everybody is doing everything that they can to help the indie games industry here across Australia, so it's awesome to be recognised like this. Thank you for naming me the 2025 Rising Star. That's awesome. I only started in the games industry a few years ago. I had a really strong focus and passion, which was basically focused on reconnecting with my granddad when he passed away. We played lots of games together, we made our own games together, and coming into the games industry, that was my biggest focus. It's so hard to read my own notes now that I'm up here. Joining this wonderful community, I found a place where I felt like I was really accepted by pretty much everybody that I talked to, and I got to talk about my favorite games and really kind of nerd out on a bunch of stuff, which was really, really awesome for me. I have a few people that I'd like to thank as well. I'm going to go a little bit faster through this. Obviously a big part of it is my team. I can't do everything that I do without my team, and I can't do anything without my beautiful fiancée Beck, who's just over there. So she's who I consider my anchor in life's ocean. I also want to thank my dad for showing me video games on the DOS system when we were really young, and my sister for all of her support as well. A massive thank you to IGEA as well for their faith and their encouragement in everything that we do and everything that we're doing in South Australia as well. All of you guys are an amazing community to be around, so that's a big part of it too. I really believe that a rising tide lifts all boats, so thank you very much. We'll keep going. And I'm sure that's 2 minutes. Let's go Catalyst Games. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you. Congratulations to Aidan and also everyone who's also been up here, just filling time while I find our notes. Great. Look, we're doing really well. Time-wise, we're doing well. I will say there are some elements that are slowing us down.
We could shave some seconds off, absolutely. Yeah. I think if you're wearing footwear that's not giving you the most speed advantage, just kick them off before you come up here.
If you think you're going to win and now like the finalist reel's playing, just like hover a little bit out of your seat. So
if it's obvious, if the person next to you is about to win, just give them just a shove out of their seats.
That's a joke for legal reasons. Don't touch other people unless they've asked you to touch. You know.
Not as much shaking hands.
Yeah.
And think about who you don't have to thank.
Yeah.
And don't do thank yous from a couple of years ago, right? That award's done.
But also, that doesn't count. That doesn't count towards the time. That's not from this year's awards. We're not counting that. So it's fine. But we will do a bit of a hack to get a little bit of time back.
We've got a hack to get through the next bit.
Yeah,
right?
so just bear with us. We've seen this on TikTok. Great. Definitely didn't take more time than it was worth.
No, we're in the past now.
Yeah. We're going to move on to the Excellence in Mobile Awards, and the finalists are...
The Stockvile's army of thieves, we led the world's greatest thief. Given her cradle past, we may not trust Carmen Sandiego, but her skills are undeniable. She will track Vile to every corner of the globe.
Wangena. Hilda. Level.
Ready, Anna. Ready. I swept up everything we've been collecting right up into the sky.
Everybody ready?
And the winner of the award for excellence in mobile is Feed the Deep by Luke Muscat.
Oh my God. I actually didn't prepare a speech at all because I saw the other finalists and I was like, it's nice to be nominated. I originally made Feed the Deep for Steam for PC because I was sort of trying to shake being a mobile developer. So I guess you could say it's not going very well. I mostly made Feed the Deep on my own, but there was a lot of people who helped me along the way. I'd love to thank, oh God, I hope I don't forget anyone. Chevy, Hugh, Craig, Leighton, Monique, and Cedar, who all contracted on the game. Screen Oz and Screen Queensland for believing in the game and believing in me. My incredible partner who supported me the whole way. And I made 90% of this game on my own, so I'm going to do something that my therapist says I should do more often, which is I'm going to thank myself. Thank you so much.
Our next award is for excellence in visual art, and the nominees are...
It's not the cast or the film or the story you're telling. It's the stillness, quiet, the feeling that for a little while you're exactly where you're meant to be.
Staying out here. Jesus, will you put that thing away? Wait!
And the winner of excellence in visual art is The Drifter by Powerhawk.
I've put on so much weight since I last wore these pants. And I want to say thanks, Alex and Matt, who actually did most of the art. The art was terrifying and heaps of work. And while I was freaking out to my girlfriend about how hard it was, Dave was doing the same amount of work for like 15 other things. So this is Dave's award, 100%. He made an awesome game. And yeah, just thanks for doing it. Thanks for letting us be part of it. It was loads of fun, and I'm having a panic attack.
Good job, Powerhoof. They know the way to stage by now, so that's shaving some time off. We're going to move on to the next award, which is Excellence in Extended Reality. And the finalists are... And the award for excellence in extended reality goes to Shattered by Playside Studios.
Hi. It's actually been really amazing to see so much of the industry embrace mixed reality and virtual reality, like just across the entire country. We're seeing so much in this space. It's actually really cool because it's a very novel method of storytelling that has been sort of underutilized up until now. I also have to really shout out to all of our technical artists and engineers because we worked across 4 generations of hardware. And yeah, we've got our actual lead engineer, or one of them up here. Shout out to Jack. And like the amount of work that goes into a game like this is just bonkers, I have to admit. And I also really want to shout out to our team at Meta and Oculus Publishing for taking a risk and letting us try some just wild stuff with Shattered. We actually, really pioneered in a really difficult sort of area. Absolutely amazing. And thank you so much to IGEA and the judges. Thank you so much.
There are very few people who have committed the same amount of service to the Australian game development industry than this year's winner of the Adam Lanceman. And to this day, many Australian studios and individuals are working in the sector thanks to the foundations that this person has laid for them. We think that this person has been working in the sector for about 30 years in both development and publishing. They were CEO of the GCAA for almost 10 years. Under their leadership, they represented the industry effectively in dialogue with government, educational institutions and external partners, and navigated the sector through enormous change. We wouldn't be having both GCAP and the AGDAs without their leadership, involvement and guidance, even to this day. During their time at the GCAA, they reimagined GCAP to be a community-based and conversational event, ensuring it was a core event for Melbourne International Games Week. The Adam Lanceman winner was and is a community builder. They founded and drove The Arcade, a co-working hub for indie developers in Melbourne, with a goal to foster collaboration, critique, and mutual support across studios and creators. Structures like The Arcade have had a lasting impact, likely on many people in this room. Not only did they strengthen the game development community, but their advocacy with government helped ensure that games were recognised as a creative industry worthy of support. Their ability to build pathways and open doors for developers continues to this day in their current role with Epic Games. Their contributions have been instrumental to Australia's positive reputation today on the world stage, both from the games we make and the people that make them. We found a published statement from this person when he was leaving the GCAA that sums him up well. I am proud of the work I've done, but most of all, I'm proud of you, because you came through the worst of times and you built an industry that would take notice of, that the world would take notice of. You have come together and formed a community that the world respects. That is a hell of an achievement, and I am extraordinarily proud of you for doing that. And now, please welcome up to the stage from Big Ant to hand out the Adam Lanceman Award, Ross Simons.
This is going to be a total guess, isn't it? No. You know it's serious when I'm in a suit and tie. So, the Adam Lanceman Award, quite, it's probably overdue actually, goes to Anthony Reid. China.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much. Sorry, thank you for an amazing introduction. And my wife, Vic, who has endured me for 20-something years, started crying while this was being read out, and then I started. I don't really have a speech prepared, and a lot of what Kane said earlier just really resonated with me. And Luke, I have a feeling we have the same therapist. One of the things I will say is that, in as much as I know I have been credited for a lot of these things, no one person could do it alone. I was surrounded by people who believed in me, who would carry me when I was tired, who would educate me when I made a mistake, mistakes, and who would celebrate my success as hard as I celebrated theirs. And I think that's the key here for everything we achieved over that time to rebuild the Australian industry. Is surrounding yourself with the right people is absolutely everything. And I will, because Luke and I have the same therapist, I will take credit for one thing, and that was the creation of PAX Rising. For me, PAX Rising was... I told Reed Exhibitions that I wanted my devs to shine as brightly as any publisher on that floor. And I've also just realized I said my devs, so old habits. And every year I stand on that floor and I look, and I am so immensely proud of what you have achieved. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Our next award is an important award. Games are for everyone and should be for everyone, and innovating to help make sure that they are accessible is a very, very important thing.
Yes. Here to present the award for excellence in accessibility is a man who once spilled a cocktail on his lap at South by Southwest Austin and made me buy him another one. Why would I make that up? Please, from Big Screen, it's Paul Callahan.
It's all true. The nominees for excellence in accessibility are wait for the whoops. And the winner for excellence in accessibility is Tempopo by Wedge Beam.
So I had to print this one out because I was very nervous about giving this one. Nart couldn't be with us today. He would be giving a great speech and a great, wonderful person, but you know, we got the rest of our team at least. So accessibility was a core tenet when building Tempopo. Our lead design, Nart, built everything with an accessibility-first mindset. From the ground up, every decision was in service of enabling anyone who wanted to play Tempopo to do so. Sorry. We'd also like to give special thanks to our accessibility consultant, Dan Boat, for his thoughtful guidance. So, thank you for the whole team for taking care to fit accessibility seamlessly into every aspect of their work. Jeff, Tim, Nicole, Angus, Ren, Dan, as well as everyone who couldn't make it, Nart, Seiji, Johnny, Nix, Jason, Jess, and all the other 10 people. We'd also like to thank our publisher, Cult, for their efforts in releasing Tempopo, Screen Australia and Screen Queensland, couldn't be anyone without y'all, and also Chris Charla, who is a great friend, and he's constant support for indies. So anyone who's had the chance to meet and get to know Chris Charla, he loves indies. So thank you so much.
Okay, moving right along, we are going to now have a look at the finalists for the award for Excellence in Gameplay. The finalists are...
Honestly, it's about as simple as a retrieval mission can be. Try and keep all your limbs attached yet? Metaphorically speaking, of course.
Okay. So you can dump me in the reservoir again. I hold the flame under the rag until it lights.
Not gonna do you no good, boss.
You bastards!
And the winner of the award for Excellence in Gameplay is Mars First Logistics by Shape Shop.
Thanks. I just prepared a short speech. I just wanted to thank my collaborators, Colonica, who put so much thought and care into pretty much everything that she does. Dan, whose music adds so much joy and playfulness to the game. Mark and Byron, who just brought so much passion and professionalism to the project with their sound design. John for his meticulous graphic design work and just for being such a great friend. Sharif for helping out with the programming workload. There's a lot of programming in this game. Ruth for incredible key art, Mickey for helping with QA, and a whole bunch of other people who I won't name who contribute to the game. Also thanks to Forrest and Victoria and the rest of Outersloth for believing in the game and just being so incredibly easy and stress-free to work with. And finally, I'd love to thank my wife, Bethany, for designing the game's logo, but also for her unwavering love and support. Thank you.
Our next award is for Excellence in Sound Design.
I actually thought have we not done this one already?
No, we did music before. This is sound design.
What's the difference?
Music is do-do-do, and sound design's like blah, blah.
Gotcha. Well, the finalists for Excellence in ma are...
There's nothing actually dangerous down there. Well, you probably want to get right to it, don't you? Have a good one, champ. Good luck.
Shot at.
And the winner of Excellence in Sound Design is The Drifter by Powerhog.
Wow, awesome. Mitch and I had to fight over who was going to do sound design for this game. He's the professional and would have done a much better job, really. But I really love doing sound, so I kept it all to myself. But yeah, next time, Mitch. Yeah. Mitch did master all the voiceover and do all the music. But and it's the voice acting that really was the standout. Adrian Vaughan here. We first worked together and became friends about 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago. And what started as a bunch of random silly voices that he was doing for game jams for us turned into a professional voice acting side hustle. He's done probably 100 different voices for us over the years. The main character for the Drifter was made for him, really. He absolutely smashed it. All the other voice actors did too. It's kind of crazy feeling. Having characters you kind of just make up in your head and they're suddenly being brought to life by real people, but I can't hear any of them in my head any other way now. So thanks to Kirsty Gilmore, our casting director, for helping get such an awesome, talented bunch together. And huge thanks to the voice talent, Julia, Rhiannon, Shogo, Hamish, Julian, Wayne, Vikram, Bronwyn, and Mitra. You all made it a blast recording dialogue. It was so fun. So thank you all. Thanks.
Yep, let's keep going. And now to present the award for excellence in ongoing from Sledgehammer, it is Greg Paulstra.
The finalists for excellence in ongoing are and the winner is Risk Global Domination.
Heavier than I expected. Hello. I just want to quickly do the important bit first, which is to look into the camera and say, "Hi, Mum. Thank you for all that you do." And with that, so I am fortunate enough to be a representative of the large and passionate team at SMG Studio, some of whom are with me here tonight. There are many others who are abroad who couldn't make it. In the past 10 years, so many talented people have made their mark on Risk and poured their love into it, and it's seriously just an honor to be working amongst them and building off of them. You're all lovely, lovely people, and it's a pleasure, so thank you. I want to thank IGEA for bestowing us graciously with this award and for hosting this lovely event tonight, all the organisers. I want to thank Hasbro, massive thank you for all the support over the years. It is always a treat collaborating with them and for letting us tap into such an awesome IP. Really, thank you. And I think most importantly, thank you to the Risk community of players and creators. They really are the heart and soul of the game. and the passion that's been poured into it from the community over the years is what makes it so special. So like, honestly, this award is just as much theirs as it is ours. Thank you all so much. Yes, so keep an eye on Risk. It's been a big year, but lots more cool stuff to come. Congrats to the other nominees, and I hope everyone has a lovely evening.
We're getting through it. We're nearly there, gang. Great job, everybody. This is Studio of the Year, one of the big ones. Just if you do feel like you have guessed who is the recipient, just give a little like, woo, not too loud, but just like, you know, at kind of talking level. I just want to see if people can guess it. This smallish team have been around for some time. Far from an overnight success, they've steadily built their reputation with earlier projects before delivering their global hit, a game that achieved both critical and commercial success. This Studio of the Year has shown leadership across the Australian games industry, being highly visible at events like PAX, Melbourne International Games Week and GCAP, while also creating spaces and opportunities that support marginalised developers. Their generosity with their time and networks has helped many emerging creators navigate the difficult path of finding publishers and building sustainable studios. They are an award-winning independent studio known for games that burst with personality and play. But they see their role as more than just making games. They believe in uplifting others, collaborating and giving back to the community that has supported them, knowing that no game is ever made alone. Through initiatives like their monthly Monster Friends game testing social in Melbourne, that one I thought, they create opportunities. They create opportunities for developers to showcase projects, share feedback and connect. They've celebrated their community with unique events ranging from live orchestral concerts to weddings inspired by their work. And each year, they bring people together through panels, signings and showcases. Their impact doesn't stop there. Members of the team have represented Australia at major international conferences, while also working with universities and educational initiatives both here and abroad. This studio has been lucky enough to find success, but what stands out is how they've used it to amplify creativity, strengthen our local scene and show the world what makes the Australian game community special. The 2025 winner of the Studio of the Year is Massive Monster.
There's a few of us now. Wow, that speech was probably better than mine, so... wowee, thanks so much. That's what I wrote down first. It's been a pretty fucked year. So, thank you. Like, this means a lot to us as a studio and brings us one step closer to world domination. So, it's been a big change going from 4 scrappy game developers at the start of Cult of the Lamb to a team of about 20 people now. Like, it's a lot of people. With it has come a lot of challenges. I want to thank the team for their patience with us as we figure it out and for being such amazing rock star developers. Sorry. Sorry. It's been a big year. Okay. Where was I? Thanks for their patience with us as we figured out and being such amazing rockstar developers who make up the DNA of the studio. We always thought it should be okay, it gets funny now, so it's I can break this again. We always thought shipping a successful game would mean we could kick back on a yacht and do whatever we want. While tempting, we've found it much more rewarding, giving back to game developer community through initiatives such as the Monster Friends, basically just an initiative to help our friends showcase their game and kind of celebrate them. We've also found joy by giving back to our amazing community with free updates and doing big dumb ideas that we think are funny, such as the Cult of the Lamb wedding. A metal album, which was these guys' like vanity project, and we're doing a sold-out pub show this weekend. So thank you for enabling us, and we hope to see you at our next big dumb idea. Watch this space. Yeah. And obviously, I just want to dedicate this one to Narayan, his best friend and ultimate collaborator, and River Boy forever. So, thank you.
Very well deserved. Another congratulations to the team at Massive Monster. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah. I actually had a Massive Monster before we came out. Now I really need to do a wee.
Yeah. Two meanings. Folks, we're there. We're at the end. The big one, the result you've been waiting for and wanting to know the outcome of all evening. It's just dropped on the floor.
Are we going on the speed run?
Yes, we did achieve the speed run. Congratulations.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it. We have set the first record for the speed run, which future speed runs will now try and beat.
Yeah, there was no record before it, so the bar was very low, non-existent.
Yeah, we actually put the bar there.
Yeah, and then just stepped on it. You guys have been great, fantastic audience. Thank you for paying attention throughout this ceremony, for all your support of your fellow game developers and the industry. It's been a really fantastic ceremony. Thank you to IGEA for having us. Congratulations to all of the award winners. Slightly less congratulations to all the nominees. But it's an honour just to be nominated.
Yeah, and if you weren't nominated, work on your games.
Let's get to it. Let's see the finalists for Game of the Year.
Welcome to the Wakefield Corporation.
This thing could really take it.
I'm better than human. I am a god.
And the winner of the 2025 Game of the Year award is
The Drifter by Powerhoof.
All right. Wow. I guess big thanks to Team Cherry for not releasing the game in time for this year's awards, because that game's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, all the other games tonight are like super amazing. Like, it's such an honor. Everyone who shipped this year as well. Like, it's been a really tough year. Yeah, it really makes it a huge honor to be up here with this. Big list of thanks to the team. Barney, Alex, Matt Frith watching in the UK for the incredible art. Mitch and Louis watching with his family in Tassie for the kick-ass soundtrack. Adrian for letting me shred his vocal cords. And all the other voice actors who brought the characters to life. Kirsty Gilmore for casting, Tom Copeland at Strange Signals for killing it with the PR support at launch. The Office 4 crew, who I know are watching back at the office. It's our little share office. We've got like 12 desks crammed in a little room. It's great. Having a bunch of devs around while shipping the game really kept me sane. It was awesome. And similarly with like all the little Discord communities we're part of, it's all that, and just all the community stuff. It's so important to making a game together. Of course, my family, Claire and Tom again, watching from home. Thanks for the huge amount of support, putting up with me stressing about everything. And lastly, I love the point-and-click adventure genre, and it's not like a trendy kind of cutting-edge indie genre really, but yeah, it's always been one that's just really close to my heart. So yeah, getting recognition like this is just like super exciting for me. Personally, yeah, so thank you all so much. And
Congratulations. And now, just to finish off the night, we'd like to introduce from IGEA, the powerhouse behind the AGDAs, it's Molly Campbell.
Thank you. Good evening. Can we just give it up one more time to Invictus Quartet for that incredible set as you came in? And for their incredible arrangement of River Boys Come See Me. And once more again, for Jordan Raskopoulos and Lee Namer. If you don't know me, my name is Molly Campbell, and I've worked at IGEA for the last 4 years, and I mainly send emails, a lot of emails. In one of those emails this year, I made a promise this evening. So could everyone please raise their glass, bottle, imaginary cup in hand, whatever's left. I'd like to raise a toast to all of the 79 judges who helped put the AGDAs together this year. We had a record-breaking year of submissions with 70 different games that applied for the AGDAs this year. These 79 judges played up to 8 games each, which counts up to about 608 playthroughs in just under 8 weeks. Their generous dedication of their time and their expertise has been tremendous. So please give it up to them one more time, please. Thank you. And while we have spent this evening just celebrating the top 3 of each category, I actually want to take a moment to commend every single studio that has poured their heart into making stories, art, music, code, and above all, games that are worth sharing. So please, thank you for making those games. The AGDAs are more than just an awards night. They are our moment to pause and reflect and just recognize everything that this industry has achieved in this quite tough year. With food, drink, and dance floor, everything tonight is being provided by Creative Victoria, Screen Australia, Big Ant Studios, EA Fire Monkeys, Exola, Sledgehammer Games, Paragon Interactive, Screen Queensland, Vic Screen, APRA Amcos, and Game Loft Brisbane. Please thank them for the party. And finally, I promise you're all going to dance really soon. I want to thank the entire Australian game development community. Thank you for continuing to create games that move us, that challenge us, and bring us together. Your uniqueness is what's putting Australia on the games map. That and Silksong. Thank you. On behalf of IGEA, a huge congratulations to the winners. Thank you so much to the finalists. Let's keep building a games industry that we can all be proud of. Please, thank you. And now, the party can begin. Everyone look to your right and follow the arrows to the food and dance floor. Winners, please come with me to the media wall for a photograph. Thank you. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.
do my own stunts. Look boss popping and you know my hair done. Start of the show, they know I am the one. You play the back, I play the front. I'm keeping it blunt, I'm never falling short. I own the prize, I know I am amazing. First place please, I'm raising the bar. You know I am Australian superstar. Yeah, that's a rap and a rap.
We're APRA AMCOS. We're a music rights management organisation that operates across Australia and Aotearoa, New Zealand, with more than 100,000 songwriter, composer and music publisher members. Our job is to help our members get paid for when their music is used. Joining is free and we do more than pay. We support music creators in lots of ways. So, if you're writing songs, go to the website to join.